to Shani, trending news with Shagun. Today, so sad news. We have some not really sad, but Ekiti, Kidnap victims were released yesterday. But they were released after 7 days in captivity. I think after they were being released, these people were left to malnourish, and you could see that they could barely move. Even the children, they have to take them to medical checkup. But let's see them where watch the come back.
It's cheering news as the Ekiti State Police confirmed the rescue of worshippers who were kidnapped during an attack on a Christ Apostolic Church crusade in Eda Oniyo, Ekiti, Ileje local government area. The victims regained their freedom in the early hours of Saturday after spending more than 2 months in captivity. As of the time of this report, the freed victims were currently receiving treatment at the Ekiti State University Teaching Hospital and Ekiti at the expense of the state government. Reacting to the development, Chairman of Ileje local government area, Pius Dada, describes the victims' release as a moment of relief while expressing sadness over the death of one of the adoptees during the ordeal.
We are so happy, but today I'm happy and I'm sad because I'm happy in the sense that we see our people back home, but I'm sad because of someone we lost out of them. We took a security meeting. We have sensitized our people to take a security conscious, and in the church we give them 4 o'clock. All the churches and the mosques must be closed before 4 o'clock.
Also speaking, a community representative and former Ekiti State Commissioner, Rufus Ajayi, expresses gratitude to God for the safe release of the worshippers. He revealed that members of the community had to borrow money to raise 25.5 million naira to secure the victims' freedom despite the tragic loss of one of the captives.
We prayed, we fasted, and God answered our prayer to redeem them, the stone heart of the kidnappers. God Almighty to turn it so that whenever to release these people, and because the money they were expecting from us, there's no how that we could see it. That whatever we have, that they will take it from us and release our people. And God did it.
Both men, however, backed the Ekiti State government's decision not to participate in the ransom payment, saying any direct government involvement could have encouraged kidnappers to target the state more frequently. The kidnappers had reportedly demanded an initial ransom of 1 billion naira, which was later reduced to 50 million naira. Although the community eventually raised and paid 10.5 million naira, along with other items demanded by the abductors, the victims remained in captivity, sparking protests by residents who had called for their immediate rescue. The worshippers were kidnapped on April 28, 2026, when heavily armed gunmen stormed the church during an evening crusade in Eda Oniyo, a border community between Ekiti and Kwara states. Their eventual release has now brought relief to their families and the entire Eda Oniyo community.
So, but the better part of it is, you can imagine, 7 days in captivity. So you can imagine being the president and you have a security agent, security that with all the resources you have, could not to say you could not rescue. Fine, okay, fine. If okay, you saying you don't know where they are, store the technology, store the resources. If I'm the president, really, if I am the president, that's the day you lose your job. That's the day, because it's really sad. It's really sad, and really sad. But to say you know where they are, but for casualties, you can't just go there to operate. You can understand, but not to know where they are is really fishy. It's not really fishy. You could see that they could hardly move. They could hardly move. Some of them were turned to Pashokon. We could not move at all, and so it really is not really good at all, because it shows that we just released out of sympathy. Don't get to read them. Let us read them. Let us get not by rescue. You see, so the security team, I don't think they really try at all, because it leads to the death of one. One of them could not survive this captivity because of this it couldn't survive, and I hope that a lot of them we that they respond to treatment, and they will be respond to the treatment as well, and they will be fine. We will not lose any one of them. So, but the security agents will do more. If say okay, they know where they are, is understanding. Oh, but we can't go there because casualties. But saying you don't know where they are, come on, without resources. I think you need to be accountable for that, because it's all the resources you are giving. It's not an excuse. Not an excuse, because and I believe if more days are added to this, these people might not have made it. See, um, so it's so sad that this happened in our country. It's so sad, but and this was coming out also. Though this it was, I guess this was like on Thursday, on Thursday. So also, we're being released by rescue, as you said. Alright, guys. So want to subscribe my channel. Those of you watch our videos, with my videos, you watch, but you don't subscribe. But I want you to subscribe so that we can grow together, so that we can bring in more uncertainty. Because as I bring this news, we have other world news. I bring it to you, more updates. So we want you to subscribe, so that we can grow together. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching.